Hey guys, welcome back to another session of the Paradox Mega Campaign in Europa Universalis 4. There we go. Anyway, so before I begin this session, just want to say that I will be, hopefully my videos will now be in better quality than they were before. This is due to the fact that the videos I was recording were in half than they were in full. So basically there's a setting in Fraps where if you set it to full files, I think if you set it to full files, it like gets a better quality, better output in my videos, but for more gigabytes. But anyway, so yeah, so that's obviously going to be a lot more better for my videos. Obviously my videos are going to be a lot more sharper and a lot more clearer. If you watch my latest video I've uploaded, which is an Army Men RTS video, you can tell, if you compare that to another video that's Army Men RTS, you can tell that that one is a lot more clearer, which is very interesting. But anyway, so let's get into good old Europa, and let's see what's been going on around the world. So we have Pomerania, Carpathia, Bohemia, we have Bulgaria, Yatvingia, Lithuania. Lots of countries around here with really nice borders at the moment. We have Bourgogne, which is obviously a French state. Aquitaine over here, which is another French state. In the last couple of sessions, the cult of the Hutsis have also been being battered down with a lot of wars recently. So who knows what is going to happen. Here we have the Papal State, which has taken over most of Italy here. We have Longobardia, which has the southern part of the Shu here in Italy. And then we have the Abramids in, I think, Sicily, I believe. Also, we have the Jaelites here, which have been fighting against the Aztecs recently, back and forth. It's the same down here. The Jaelites have also been fighting the Nafstis, and so on. It's been a huge bunch of wars been going on recently. We have Syria, Afghanistan, we have the Rajputana, we have the Chalextanas. Don't know how you say that, but yes, so we do have a lot of countries here which do have some nice borders. Let's have a look at the ledger quickly to see what's been going on. So let's have a look at the country. Let's see which country has the most stability, and that would be Sanchors. And let's go to their country, which is an Indian country, funny enough. Interesting. We have Khiva around somewhere. Whereabouts is Khiva then, I wonder? Khiva's there. Nice little flag they got. I like that flag. Anyway, sorry about that. Carrying on. So yeah, we have quite a few countries that have a high stability. Let's go down to the country which has the lowest stability, which would be Mongolia. That would make sense, seeing that Mongolia has been driven back to where they once came, with many countries becoming separate from their land, and also a lot of wars happening. They're still at war with Livonia and Sudal, which is going to be quite interesting to see if they do get annexed. Quite interesting. Let's go to the military quickly. See who has the biggest military at the moment. That would be Ming. Ming has the biggest military above the Aztecs, which is quite interesting. Who has the lowest military at the moment, and that would be Tolu, which is down here somewhere. Right here. Okay, cool. Let's go to economy. Who has most taxation, which would be Ming. Who has the lowest, which would be Karelia. What about production? Let's see how well the production's going. Ming, of course, again. And Jaelites are here, though, which is quite interesting. Bulgaria. Comanche, which is where? Which is over here in America. So, there. Alright, so let's have a look at colonization as well. We have the Aztecs colonizing up in Newfoundland here, and in America, around about here, which is quite interesting. So the Aztecs are colonizing, but also another interesting thing is that Creek is also colonizing in South America. Now, I'm going to be quite interested to see what other countries can become a colonizer. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. It'd be quite interesting to see what other countries can colonize, because I'd like to see maybe, I don't know, the Bulgarians or the Papal State even you know, I've always seen the Aztecs. They always tend to colonize, especially when they come in from the Sunset Invasion and Crusader Kings too. Anyway, so let's get on with this. Let's see how well this goes. So let's go back to that. Let's go to relations, then current wars, and then let's start this off and see how well this goes. Let's go to ledger whilst we are looking at the wars. So Pasai against Majafit, Kanem-Borno, that's African countries going at it. We have Aquitaine versus, who is that? Benevito. That's quite interesting. Benevito, huh? Ah, so right there. Ah, okay. So Benevito. Ah, the Duchy of Benevito is here. Right, okay, cool. So, let me guess. They are... Oh, I think the war's over now. Okay. What else do we have? We have a lot of Indian countries fighting against each other. We have Syria against Tigris. Now, something interesting about Syria is that that massive war that lasted forever in the Persian area of Mongolia, finally Syria took over the rest of the land, and what I just saw there was some Mongolian separatists. So Mongolia still has some men left lying around, but I don't think they're going to be... Yeah, see, that they're at war with a lot of people. I don't think Mongolia is going to be around anytime soon. That's weird, the way the ledger goes really slowly. That was very strange. We have Hijaz, who has a really cool flag. I like that flag. Kind of reminds me of the ISIS flag. I don't know, I like I'm not a supporter of ISIS or anything, but their flag is pretty cool. I don't know, like a black and white flag is quite cool. That's why I like the Kiva's flag, because it's yellow and black. I kinda like it. No way do I support fucking ISIS, god no. Jesus Christ, why would I? So yeah, Korea also has been taking over a lot of land recently. I've completely forgotten about this area, really. Japan also has a lot. Well, Japan has now been unified in the Japanese area, obviously, so that's quite interesting. Ming, on the other hand, is at... No, he's not at war. Interesting. Okay. Dagestan, Afghanistan. I'm going to be quite surprised if Syria does take over Mongol Asafan, which is quite interesting. Is Longobardia at war with anybody? The Papal State, yes. So the Papal State and Longobardia are at war with each other. Yoshtas, Bazud, Shushan, Comanche. Ah, the Aztecs are at war with the Jalids again. Interesting. So let's have a look at that. Now, who would be winning in this war? The Jalids are losing at the moment, which is quite interesting. Okay, so at the moment, the Jalids are losing. Now, will they possibly win? Maybe. I mean, the wars between the Aztecs and the Jalids have always been going backwards and forth since I've put this campaign into Europa. And it wouldn't surprise me if the Aztecs do take over a lot of their land, because let's be fair now, you know, the Aztecs are complete assholes in this game. And they will stop at no end to take over what they want. So yeah, also in the last session we had Bulgaria take over a lot of Greeks, or Greece's land. Now hopefully, maybe Bulgaria might form the Byzantium, maybe. That'll be quite interesting if they do. I'd like to see that. We have Galich here. What is going on with the cult right now? The cult is not at war with anybody. What about Aquitaine? Aquitaine's not at war with anybody. Let's have a look and see what's going on in the current wars at the moment. Naj. Ah, so the Jalids are fighting against two wars, it seems. Interesting. So that's quite funny, actually. So the Jalids are now fighting... Let's have a look. So they're fighting against... Ah, they're fighting against these countries here. Interesting. Now, I wonder why that is. Let's have a look at the ledger. 5th Aztec Jalid Colonial War. Ah, okay. But what about this war? So can he conquer... Okay, so the Sadakinids, or the Sadaks, just wanted to conquer more land, which is fair enough, I guess. What is going on in Africa right now? We have Mali against some Kong separatists. We have pretty much a bunch of, how would you say it, a bunch of native colonies or native countries is fighting each other. Oh, hello. What's this? That's a colony. Where the fuck did you come from? The Chalak-Catanids. Oh my god. These guys are starting to colonize. No way. That is interesting. Okay, so now we have an Indian country actually colonizing. That's really cool. Okay, so I wasn't expecting that. I don't see any of their colours though in South America or America, so I don't know if they have the technology yet. Oh yeah, here they go. Right, so we have the... Yeah, so we have an Indian country actually colonizing Africa here. Look, well, not Africa, Australia. That's really cool. Okay, so that's obviously very interesting to say the least. I didn't know we had Syrian Arabia here in the southern part of Saudi Arabia, as it would be in the modern day. Not, no, it'd be Oman, wouldn't it, and some other country I forgot. Let's go back to the wars quickly and see what's going on. The Papal Purge of the Apulian Heresy. So, Longobardia and the Papal State obviously still at war with each other. And Longobardia will be dying, obviously, because there's no way they'd survive. I think the Papal State are allied with a few people. Yeah, Aquitaine and Bourgogne, two French state, but they are quite powerful in their own right. I wonder how you could view people's technology, maybe. Colonies. Nations' technology. Trade. If anybody knows, that would be quite interesting to know. Ah, yes, this is quite an interesting bar graph, actually. I forgot about this. So, basically, this bar graph shows you the provinces that countries would have had and what they lost and whatnot, which is quite interesting. I do like that bar graph quite a lot. So, Afghan Ural has been occupied. So Mongolia is coming back into power, but they're still losing against a war that they can't really fight. I mean, let's be honest now, Mongolia can't fight any type of war right now because they just don't have the manpower, I don't think. I mean, if we go to the ledger quickly and we go to military armies and we look for... I mean, they might have a big army, who knows? Let's have a look though. Mongolia. There we go. Yeah, they only have 2,000 infantry at the moment. In total, they only have 12,000. So, they have a lot of cavalry, of course, because they are Mongolians, but I mean, I don't think they're going to be winning this war, I don't think. I mean, they could be, but then Afghanistan, on the other hand, has... I mean, let's have a look. I mean, Afghanistan, no, maybe. They might win, who knows. But from far as I can see, I've seen so far, is that, you know, Mongolia has just been dying out recently, so it doesn't surprise me. Anyway, let's see what's going on. So, the Aztecs have taken more land now from the Jalids. So the Jalids now have to deal with another war that they've gotten dragged into because these guys want to conquer some more land. How's Bulgaria doing? Bulgaria's okay. Bulgaria's guaranteeing the independence of Bourgogne. Okay. I think the Jalis just came out of that war now. Yeah, so the Sadakanids have now, yes.